You need something.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release Cure. We'll be here when you return.
On our left. Nice shot.
Firing a high-impact shot. This should slow him down. Rogan incoming.
Enemies.
That one hit.
Enemy down. This will put them down.
One less to worry about.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
Pull that trigger and you're breathing through a new hole in your head. Let him go when you walk away.
Oh, God.
You must think Batarians are stupid. What's to stop you from killing us if we let him go?
Let him live, I let you leave. Kill him, I do the same to you.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
How do I know you won't shoot me in the back as soon as I turn around?
Like I thought. Kill them all.
Oh my God. You murdered them. In cold blood.
Open your eyes, kid. Sometimes life is kill or be killed. With everything going on now, I'd think you'd have figured that out.
This is wrong. Wait until Morden hears about this.
Enemies ahead! Concussive shot ready.
think we're close. We need to inject the cure, then get the fans working again.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
I've had enough of this.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah!
Enemies in front! He goes.
There's the cure. Now let's get those fans turned on.
Firing now.
I have located the fan control. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Understood. This should punch through their armor.
The first fan is on. Let's hit the second, and then we can get the hell off of Omega.
Now that one. Understood.
Get ready for close combat!
Incoming!
And stay there. There we go. Everyone in the district will be inhaling the cure shortly.
Done.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Fortune retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
Professor, how can you thank these monsters? They butchered those Batarians in cold blood.
I risked my life to save you. Hell, I saved this whole damn district. Now you're judging me?
Shepard's right. Batarians tortured you, would have killed you. Right to kill them.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorjar are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
The collectors have been abducting colonists from the fringes of the Terminus systems. No distress signals are sent out. No signs of attack.
There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No. Effects not simultaneous. Intriguing. Fascinating. No distress calls. No signs of resistance. New technology. Marvelously advanced. But what?
This isn't a game. We've lost thousands of people. God only knows what the collectors are doing to them.
Easy, Commander. Dr. Solis is a problem solver. This is how he thinks things through. We collected evidence from one of the missing colonies, Professor. We need you to analyze it and see if you can figure this out.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
You're not here to study our AI. You need to figure out how the collectors abducted those colonists so we can counteract their weapons.
Understood. Analyze samples, neutralize collector attack. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare
Ideas,
for
yes.
the collection?
Expensive, but possible. Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the
Ideas,
collection?
yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare
Ideas,
for the
yes.
collection?
Expensive. Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways
Ideas,
to
yes.
prepare?
Expensive. Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on
Ideas,
other ways?
yes. Expensive. Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well
Quite
for you?
satisfactory. Found a few, so just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
access to life support is restricted.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Have you got any ideas for potential
A few
upgrades?
ideas, yeah. Whenever you have the time and resources, let me know.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Kent. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I really appreciate your help with the Hawkeyes. I've been going through KG's gray box. It's so nice to have him back. Even in that form, I miss him. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. KG used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal. That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an ID as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last. The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how KG and I met. We never did turn it into our employers. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen.
No messages for you, Commander.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis' assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
I saved you a lot of trouble. You should be grateful.
Grateful? Huh. Now I get to deal with the slavers complaining about the reduction in their crops. But that I can handle.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
What do you need?
We friendly enough to talk about who you were before, Omega?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard.
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little... Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have
I've always been important, even if other... So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought that it's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping.
You're important, but also isolated. No other
I
allies.
lean toward a particular type of work. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
All right, I'll drop it.
Better luck next time.
Sounds like you and Patriarch.
Our history is Omega's. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but
We were
Ryan.
allies for 100 years. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people could... Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Sounds like you changed the rules.
Krogan nature made it easy for Patriarch's men abandon him in droves. In the end, the toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something in a
I found it humorous. He wanted power. And I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a
I
trophy?
did. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. I suppose.
Interesting, but let's...
Do you need something else?
So, you must know
Everything
what...
that's worth knowing. Monday, just don't waste my time. Maybe I'll be here.
Nothing to see here.
Don't look at me like that.
Come on, let me in.
Tentatively excited. Welcome.
What kinds of things do you sell?
Friendly, with pride, my
I have
presence
things to do.
courteously. Have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy.
The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort,
And shoot! Flight on galactic unity. You, sir! You're a flight. You and you. End. End is not. Please.
No one said you could talk.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself an... I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
What kind of arrangement?
Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's dead. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and he's using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it
I'll
done.
make sure we get that
Good.
done.
Get it out of the way so we can concentrate. I better turn this. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Until we have a solution in place, we cannot utilize the Omega-4 relay. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
I'll relinquish one bullet. Where do you want it?
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kirill, and this is my ship. Your weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
I'm not surrendering my gun. Period.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out-processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Cell Block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Maintaining a population this size in space can't be cheap.
We can cut corners that governments can't, and each prisoner brings in a fee from his homeworld. These individuals are violent, and their home planets pay well to keep them here.
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help, so we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld, at an unspecified place and time.
So it's an extortion racket.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives. These are despicable people, and I'm keeping them locked up.
Let's get on with this.
Have there been escape attempts?
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals. We have many ways to control the population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out-processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing. I'll catch up with you later, Shepard.